Okay, well, we're at the very coming up to our close, and we have to.
We're way past the 2-minute warning.
We are, but what we've got left is some gratitude that we have to go through.
But wait, there's more.
Did we forget one thing?
So you said earlier one of the rules is you shouldn't have an elected official speaking unscripted. Another rule is that you shouldn't surprise your boss. But I figured if we're at the end of the day, I can break rules, and if you want to fire me, it's at the end of the day anyway. So at this point, we have one more thing, and I would like to invite Jenny Olson.
One more speaker.
Please
Here he is.
come on stage.
Give it up for Jenny Olson.
Wow.
She's running stairs. So I am going to hand the mic to Jenny, and the governor and I are going to leave the stage.
That's right. You didn't think you were going to get the last word, did you?
Oh my gosh, what?
Yeah, buckle up. Good afternoon. For those of you who I don't know, my name is Jenny Olson, and I was the first director of the Office of Recovery Reinvented. And we just have a couple minutes, important minutes left to wrap up today. We have a long tradition here at Recovery Reinvented, which was very obvious today, of celebrating and lifting up people, organizations, initiatives, all that represent the things that you and the governor love and adore, and we all do. Leadership, innovation, resiliency, grit, courage, and we would be remiss if we did not honor and celebrate one of our very own today as we wrap up this 8-year journey. So that's what we're going to do right here. So
I made it almost the whole day with
yeah.
It's going to happen now, I think.
So, Kathryn, when William was talking today, he was talking about his own recovery journey, but he was talking about, it was not easy, but it was worth it. I couldn't help but think that whole time about this entire Recovery Reinvented journey. And how some days you run, some days you walk, some days you crawl, some days you stumble. And I brought my own. I have that one. I was thinking about the journey of building this, and that's exactly what it felt like. And some days we ran, and some days we crawled, and we definitely stumbled. And the beauty of that was I got to witness time and time again, you get back up and keep going and keep showing up, even when it would have been easier to say, that's enough, I've done enough, I'm tired. And I'm an introvert. But you did it. You kept showing up. And here we are today experiencing all of this. And when all of this, the lights, the cameras, the people, the international viewing audience, the press, all of that is gone, I don't want you to forget the really, really tiny moments along the way, the things that I had the privilege of witnessing. Many days I would pick you up in my minivan, and you'd push the Cheerios off the passenger seat where the toddlers had been right before that, and we'd travel around the state. And I remember when we would visit some of the sober living homes and the treatment facilities, and the people would just clamor to visit with you. There was one day in particular, you had been visiting with a group in a treatment center, and answering all the questions. It was totally informal, free-form, and we were walking out of there, and you were light and happy and smiling and just happened to utter the phrase, those are my people. And I remember kind of stopping, doing a double take, looking back inside that room. That wasn't obvious to me. And it was such a good reminder of, if you had taken an aerial photograph of that moment and an outsider was looking in, they would have never come to that conclusion themselves. And you meant it, and you felt it, and those people in the room and in this room every single time, they also feel it, and that is why they respond to you, and they tell you their stories and their secrets and their dreams and their heartache. And in those tiny little individual interactions, that is where I believe your legacy is going to live on and going to be passed on in ways that you will never know. You get to see a lot of it here, but we got to remember that how that's going to carry on. So stopped at Target this morning, and I bought you this plain empty glass jar, because I was thinking that today we would take an opportunity to, my wish for you is that we can bottle up today how you feel in this moment. All of the gratitude, all of the appreciation, all of the love when you get to see that impact. Because I know that there is going to be a day and a moment, because we are all human, where you're going to find yourself in a moment of fear, a moment of questioning, a moment of doubt. You were talking about shame earlier and how it brings us to question whether we are enough, whether we are capable of change. And I have seen this in you time and time again. I know you can, I know you will, but I need you to be able to remember that. And so we're going to bottle all of that up today, and you get to take it home in this jar to remember that in the moments when you need it, and to be able to pass it on, because that's what you've given all of the people here in these last 8 years. So with that, we're formally going to formalize this celebration in honoring of you with, Jonathan, the actual OG Pioneer Award for Kathryn Burgum.
Aww.
So let's hear it.
Thank you.
Let's hear it for Kathryn.
So much. Oh my gosh. Wow.
That's Oh, see this, Kathryn? This all goes in the bottle. You know, hearing all of that adoration and love, and so take a moment, just for real. Take a moment, soak this all in, because you need to remember this moment.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, complete surprise. But you know, I truly have worked with the most amazing, incredible, and patient and tolerant people you know, ever in my life. And you know, I've met so many incredible people through this event and on this journey, and I'm just so lucky. And you know, that there's a path for me that I can't even make up every day. And you know, it brings all these amazing, incredible people into my life, and it's not always easy. You know, because I'm a perfectionist and all these things. But anyway, I'm just so dang grateful to have, and what a great idea to, you know, remember it and try to soak it all in. Because I'm kind of like, okay, that's done, on to the next thing, you know. But I really want to think about this moment and think about how wonderful it's been, and so grateful to all of you for being here today, and you know, let's just keep this going, you know, let's keep this eliminating stigma thing going. You can all do it in your communities and your lives. So I'm just so grateful. Thank you so much. Thanks, Jenny. Oh, so fantastic. Is he? Oh. Did you know about that?
I might have.
Did you? Because you usually can't keep a secret, so I'm shocked.
I did today.
Yeah.
But so well deserved. Let's give it up for Kathryn. I mean, incredible what she's done.